Lay on your left side, bud.
No, I remember the salads.
Have you ever heard of that expression, loose, all the way? I got you, man. Just loosen the shoulder. Again, a little more roll. There we go. Let's go back over to the other side. You ever heard that expression, eat breakfast like a king, lunch like a, what do they call, a pauper or whatever it is, and dinner like a prince?
Really?
Or maybe it's the other way around, but
yeah.
you know what I mean? So they eat heavy.
Heavier in the beginning of the day.
Heavier in the beginning of the day, lighter in the evening.
Okay.
Because if you eat real heavy at night, which is the temptation sometimes, right?
Yeah,
a long day, I'm hungry,
at night, yeah.
I'm starving.
Yeah.
But what happens is your body uses a lot of its vital energy and blood flow to digest. So instead of healing, which happens at night, your body's just trying to stay alive, digest the food. Hips relax, sir. Breath in. Yeah, you're one step ahead. Breathe in again. And out. Straighten that lower leg. Drop. Beautiful. A little tiny bit more on your back, sir. Breathe in deep, my dear. And out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That one didn't like me.
Big breath. All the way up. Yeah. There you go. Breath in. And out.
That one hurt.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're not easy on our bodies sometimes.
No, we are not.
And then when we put it back into place, it feels a little painful, a little off, but truth is, we're just putting it back.
It's kind of a weird concept.
It is, isn't it? Come on over this way.
I wish our bodies just decided to stay alive.
Isn't that crazy? Think about how many people out there that are older, losing function, and clueless as to why.
Yeah.
Right? Hips relax.
I think that's more painful, if anything, being amputated.
Agreed. It's the ultimate pain, right?
Yeah.
You get to a point where it's irreparable. Come over this way. That's absolutely true.
I mean, that's how I felt before I came in. I felt like I was devastated.
Is that wild? Just
yeah.
Breath in and out.
Ooh, that went all the way to my hip.
Wow. We're going to breathe in, my dear, and out. Things you must do.
Yeah, yesterday I spent 4 hours in traffic.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
We love that, right?
We do. Oh.
That's why we moved to LA.
This is why we moved to LA, yes. The traffic.
It's the secret sauce.
It really calls people out.
Yeah. So what's all this about?
I don't know, actually.
Remember when you first came in, you used to have a lot of pain.
Oh my goodness, yes.
I remember your brothers and your mom telling me how much pain. It was unreal, wasn't it?
I actually couldn't function.
Yeah, drop your head a little bit. So you were kind of on another level there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So it's still inflamed there. You just got back from New York.
I did.
Head relax. Wow. And we couldn't get very much motion last time. That was a little bit better. Tighten your abs. Come on up here. You breathe in. Gently fall back. Fall. Shoulders relax. Loose. Wow.
Oh wow, it is not liking today.
Not liking you. Your spine loves me. You been icing or no?
I did the other day. When
The pause said everything. You didn't even need to say anything after was
I
just
said
not
the other
necessary.
day, but I worked out yesterday, so maybe that's.
It's funny. I was talking to the girl next door about that. So look, workouts are good, but it's hard on our body. So what I would do, it's just feedback, is just ice that upper back area.
Yeah.
I'd also hang from a bar and go for a 1 minute hang.
Okay.
So 1 whole minute.
A whole minute.
Just hanging.
Okay.
No exercise. You're just hanging.
So it's just like.
Full extension. Yeah. Full arms extended. You're just hanging. Breathing.
Okay.
You're just breathing.
Wow, that's going to be a challenge.
Yes, it will. We call it the hanging challenge. It's a real thing.
I'm doing nothing.
It's actually but it tests your grip strength.
I believe that.
It pulls on the joints, right? And it opens everything up. It opens the ribs. It forces you to breathe.
Okay.
Can you do that?
I can do that.
Okay.
Definitely can
So
do that.
tag me
Yeah.
so I can
I'll
see
be like,
it. All right, it's been a great day at Active Health. We've been aligning spines and minds. It's Wednesday. It's that midweek. We got a big spike. People coming in. It's always a blessing. Everybody's trying to get their alignment in before the weekend, after the weekend. It's right in the middle of the week. We've had some new people come in traveling from all over LA. It's such a blessing to serve. Warms my heart every day. Had an amazing morning with the fam bam. Got my man off to school, got into the office. We've been grinding. We got in a workout class. You got to stay ready and stay fit. Active Health means it's an active endeavor. We've got some questions to answer. We're going to do that. I've got a handful. I've got a bunch of x-rays to mark to make sure I know what's going on with individual cases we have coming in. We've got some special cases coming in. We had a complex case in today. So a lot going on in any one given day. We also had some really good, amazing comments from some of our TCU registrants, the chiropracticuniversity.com. So we're trying to help chiros to really increase and improve their adjusting game, their skill, their clinical mindset. And Mandy for Ask Dr. Jason, Mandy Henderson says, "Hi, Dr. Jason." Hi, Mandy. When someone has chronic migraines and hasn't went to a primary care physician, is it okay to seek out a chiropractor for treatment first? Love your channel. Thank you for loving my channel. And really, to answer it, I would say for treatment, you want to get checked first. So when somebody comes into me, if they have chronic migraines, chiropractors are primary care physicians. That means we're portal of entry healthcare doctors. By choice of profession, I don't prescribe medications. So if I wanted to do that, I would need to be a medical doctor. So I have my own office here. People come into me. We had a ruptured Achilles today, right? That's not a chiropractic problem. That's a medical problem. But he came in, I said, yep, that's ruptured. We need an MRI. Ordered an MRI. We're going to get that back. Then I'll refer him to the appropriate surgeon as necessary. So to answer your question, yes, it's okay to seek out a chiropractor, but rather than for treatment, let's analyze, let's check, let's see if the source of your migraines is in fact coming from your spine. There's a lot of different causes. It could be from your diet, but your diet could also be throwing your spine out of alignment. Physical, chemical, emotional stresses cause misalignment or subluxation. Great question, Mandy. Definitely get to a chiro, get checked out, and see if you need alignment. Next is Cassandra Kwan. Hi, Dr. Jason. I have constant neck and upper back pain. Do you have any advice to help with it? I got some advice. I go to a physiotherapist, but I'm considering going to a chiropractor. How do you know whether to go to a chiropractor or a physiotherapist? Cassandra, that's a great question. We need good PTs, we need good physiotherapists, and physiotherapy and physical therapy really deal with rehabilitation, they deal with strengthening muscles. But what happens is, if your spine is out of alignment, what's going to happen is that's going to affect what we call the afferent, the nerves going into your brain. That's going to affect the processing and skew out the efferent, which is the motor control. So if I've got skewed information coming in from a joint misalignment, a subluxation, skewed information coming out and therefore muscle weakness, let's say, and I go to strengthen it, what I'm actually going to do is get what's called synergistic adaptation or compensation. And instead of using, let's say, my biceps, which are innervated from C5, I'm going to get maybe forearm flexor recruitment, some supinator recruitment, my anterior deltoid recruiting, my pec minor. And so the physical therapy, which is amazing and is really helpful and beneficial to so many people around the world, will not, in this case, reactivate that muscle that is neurologically inhibited. It'll strengthen the other muscles, which is great. But if that's not the issue, it's kind of like if you're failing in your marriage and you go and you buy all these like flowers and cards and stuff for your wife, but you're failing in your marriage because you're not very thoughtful. All those things you're doing are amazing and they're showing okay, you're being thoughtful, but they're not necessarily addressing the underlying cause of the problem, which may have been past actions or maybe a current lack of faith, etc. So you've got to address the cause and then add in supporting modalities and therapies, etc. So I would say that if you're thinking about going to a chiropractor, that may be because you're maybe not getting the results you want with the physio, and that's nothing to say about the physio, it just might not be what you need. I would get analyzed by a chiro, and then you have your physiotherapy analysis, and then make an educated decision, right, based upon the information. The problem is people don't have the correct information. People come into me all the time, and they're like, oh my God, I knew I could tell something was off, but I had no idea. They see their x-ray, their neck's going like that, and then like that, and they're translated and they're rotated. Oh my God. Yeah, that's where your headaches or your migraines are coming from. So definitely go and get checked out. And speaking of which, I got all these files everywhere. We gotta go mark some films. So you guys have an amazing, amazing evening. I'm gonna go in and mark some films. Couple of house calls to make later. It's a busy day, gotta make it home to the fam. It's a blessing. I'll see you tomorrow on Daily Dub. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. All right, it's a beautiful evening in LA, man. We just finished marking films. Last one here, like usual. Look, we gotta take care of the peeps. People need help. And if you're watching this and you need help, I'm out here. I'm waiting for you to show up. We gotta do things big. We were designed to play big. We were designed to play hard. But you know, you can't be at your best. You can't be taking care of your family and everybody else if you're not doing what you do. So we gotta roll out right now. We got a couple of house calls and we're gonna make it home. And come on, bless up, man, let's roll. All right, we made it to our first house call. Let's see how many we make it out to tonight. Let's get our peeps aligned, let's roll.